Hello, everyone. Welcome to our cooking show. I am going to check to make sure we are live. Let me know by giving me a 1 in the comments if you could see me. I know last week we were having a little bit of an issue trying to find our live stream, so let me know that you're here. I am going right now to our live video just to check. Yay! All right, I see you guys jumping on and sharing. Awesome. So yay. All right, it looks like we are good to go. I see you all jumping on. So as you're jumping on, let me know that you're here by giving me a 1. That way I know that you guys can hear me before we get started, okay? And we are going to get started momentarily right about now. All right, awesome. All right, everybody. Well, welcome. My name is Jessica Gordon, and I will be your host tonight for this super fun cooking night. So as you're jumping on, let us know that you're here by giving us a 1. And if you're a host, if you're a guest with us tonight, or maybe you stumbled upon our page, just let us know. And then also, who invited you? We would love to know who invited you tonight to our cooking show. So before we get started with our yummy cake that we're going to make tonight, I have a fun trivia question for you guys. So what year was the first Tupperware party? Put that in the comments. What year do you think was the first Tupperware party? And remember, guys, every time you comment, that's a ticket into our final door prize. And we will have 2 winners tonight. All right, so carry on, get excited, ask questions, because all that counts as tickets into our final drawing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and check the live feed to make sure we're going. Yay, awesome. All right, I see you, Jerry. I see you, Juanita, and I see you, Laurie. Yay, awesome. All right, so what is your guess? When was the first Tupperware party? What year? We are going to get started. Awesome. Well, welcome, Laurie. I'm so glad that Brittany invited you. So as you're hopping on, let us know that you're here and who invited you. If you're a host, if you're a guest, let us know here in the chat. All right. All right, Amy, are you ready?
I am. Can you see me?
Yay, awesome. All right, so now we have Amy Gardner here. We are going to go right into her kitchen. She is a wife and mother of 3 children, and she is an expert in the kitchen with some quick and easy recipes. So she's going to show you all how to make a super delicious cake in under 10 minutes. So take it away, Amy.
Awesome. Thanks. I forgot one thing. My cherries. Here they are. My kiddos were eating them, so I had to go grab them.
Awesome.
Sorry about that. Anyway, hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Jessica. I'm so excited. I love being in the kitchen. And I do have 3 kiddos that, well, 2 of the 3 love to be in the kitchen with me. And they also love to help making things like this. So tonight I get to make you guys a pineapple upside down cake. And I am doing it in my stack cooker. All right. So now let me tell you why you want the stack cooker. In case you missed it, our last show we did a whole chicken in it, I think, right? I can't remember now. But yeah, so you can do a whole chicken in here. Over the weekend, I made queso dip. Oh my gosh, so yummy. And when we did that, in case you don't know, the stack cooker, it comes with a colander, all right, and it comes with a smaller dish. So tonight we're using the bigger dish and the lid. But to make that queso, first you use the colander and you put it inside the smaller dish, and then you break up your meat. All right. So you put some like hamburger, you can do ground turkey, ground chicken, whatever it is that you like, maybe even sausage. All right. And then you break it up, you season it with some of your favorite seasoning. My favorite seasoning is the Southwest Chipotle seasoning. Now we do have a homemade recipe for this, so maybe next time we will show you that. All right. And if not, then ask your consultant for that recipe. All right. So, but anyway, and then you put the lid on it and then you cook up the meat 5 minutes per pound. In the middle, I do stir it up a little bit. All right. But what's really nice is that when you have the lid on it and you have in the colander, it doesn't splatter all over the place and all that grease goes to the bottom. You don't have to worry about straining that grease. And then you put it in the bigger dish. All right. The bigger colander or the bigger casserole dish, and you put in with it your can of Rotel or another version of it, which I just use diced tomatoes with peppers, all right, and your Velveeta cheese, and it is delicious. But tonight I get to show you a cake, and super easy. And I already mixed up or melted up my butter and my brown sugar. So I just need to give it a stir. Hopefully, because I let it sit for a minute, it will be okay. And actually, what's really nice about the stack cooker is that it does clean up really, really nicely. It's not going to stain. It is super easy for in your microwave, and healthy, right? And you can do, like I said, that cheese in it. You could do this brown sugar and butter mixture, all right, and cake. And I don't ever, when I do my cakes in here, because you can do more than just what I'm doing tonight, the pineapple upside down cake. You can do in here too, like a pop cake. So a pop cake, in case you're wondering, is a cake mix with a can of pop. All right, so I do need to stick this back in the microwave for a few seconds. Hopefully everything goes okay. And that means that I don't go away from you guys. All right, so we're just going to put it in there for 30 seconds so I can melt that butter just a little bit more. But while we're doing that, I have here a can of sliced pineapples. Now you'll notice there's a pull tab on here, but that's okay. I'm not going to use that pull tab because when you use that pull tab, it is still sharp. That whole edge is really sharp. So whenever I have my kiddos in the kitchen, we always use the Tupperware can opener. Now, when you get this, let me show you, it's going to come like this. All right. And so you're going to pull the white away from the black, and you're going to stick these things right on, right? Do you see that? Right on there. Like that. Now, normally I like crank it like that, but I'm just going to show you all how to do it the right way, which you just turn it. All right. And so what's really nice about when you do this is that if you have carpal tunnel or you have issues with your wrist, it's not hard on your wrist. All right. And then you're going to take this off. You're going to put this little beak here right on the outside. And then you're just going to pull it up just like that. And I'm going to drain my pineapple so I can pull it out of there very easily, right? I didn't, I'm still here. All right, so melted that up a little bit. That's better. There we go. Because we want it to be melted for our pineapples. All right. So it's kind of like a caramel. So yummy. Okay. So we got our butter in there. Now, let me tell you, it is a half a stick of butter and a half a cup of brown sugar. And then you're going to stick your cone right down in the center. So you're kind of going to create like a bundt cake. All right. So then you're going to take your little pineapples, and yes, my hands are clean. I washed them right before I started. Always wash your hands. I tell the kids, what's the number one rule? Number one rule is to wash your hands first. So do clean hands. And what's really nice is that I'm sticking my hand in this can, and I don't have to worry about cutting myself on the sharp edge because there's no sharp edges. Isn't that wonderful? I believe so. So now I have some maraschino cherries, and I am going to grab a spoon because I'm not sticking my fingers down in there to grab those cherries out. Now, what's really fun about this recipe is sometimes I do it for like St. Patty's Day, and I will get the green maraschino cherries and use those instead of the red ones. All right. And then once we're done with these cherries, I will actually put them in another jar. You know what would be good? Not another jar, but a bowl. They would actually be amazing in our Piccadilly, right? So with these leftover pineapples, we're actually going to stick them in our Fridge Smarts. All right. So they stay nice and fresh. Now, if you don't know about our Fridge Smarts, let me tell you, you got to ask your hostess or your consultant about these because these are amazing. They will keep your pineapples nice and fresh for weeks, even if it is a can. All right. So any leftovers you can stick in there and you don't have to worry about them going bad. So this is all ready and prepped. Okay. So while that is going to sit there, I have here our supersonic chopper. Normally, I like to put in here the blades and I like to chop up like things like onions and carrots and celery, my chicken, anything like that, like makes homemade salsas. Yum, love salsa. That went with our queso very nicely last weekend. But today I am using our whip attachment and I already have in here all the ingredients that go in your cake mix. All right, so I thought, why not get the pineapple supreme cake mix, right? Let's make it a little bit more pineapple-y. Or you could probably do, what you could probably do too, is just get if you don't have that kind, is just get a yellow or a white cake mix. And when it calls for water, instead of draining your pineapple, take the pineapple juice and use that in place of your water. Because this, yeah, it smells pineapple-y. I'm not sure what they did, but yeah, it'll be yummy. Now, if you want to as well, you could use a bowl and a spatula. All right. So, but this chopper is so fun. All right. So can you see it? I have it all in here now. I always recommend to put your wet ingredients in first. So on the bottom is a cup of water, 3 eggs, and a little bit of oil. You can always take the oil and use applesauce instead if you want. All right. All right. So now, guess what? I got cake mix. And it was super easy. So we are going to take that cake mix and we're going to just pour it. All right. Just put this here and we're going to pour this cake mix right on top of those pineapples and the brown sugar. It's all melted. And of course, we're going to take our spatula to get all that yumminess out of here. I love about our spatulas that they are heat resistant. We have 2 different kinds, guys. We have this one that I'm using right now that is orange and black, and it does not come apart. We also have a one with a white handle and a red end. The silicone is red and it does come apart. So for easy cleaning as well. And what's really nice about both of them is that they are both heat resistant. And the smaller one, when it comes apart, you can actually use it in like a little can of tomato paste. Did you know that? So I have in there my cake mix. All right. And we're going to use the lid and we're going to invert it into a pedestal. All right. So I'm going to put this in my microwave just like this. And then this goes right on top of that. And it's going to cook on high. Oh, I should tell you, there are little bumps all around the bottom of the stack cooker and on the top of the lid. So you can actually kind of place them together like a little puzzle. All right. So that is in there. It's going to cook on high for 9 minutes. And then let me just show you, because I already made one. We're going to have a ton of cake in this house. All right. So it's going to come out like this. The top of it's going to look like that. Now, if you can see around it, it actually has pulled away from the outside. Now, I did not butter it or flour it or anything. I am going to show you how to take that or how to dump it, what it looks like. Who's excited to see what it looks like? All right. So I actually have here our cake taker. It's a round cake taker, guys. And it's amazing. So it has a flat side, and then it also has another side that you can invert and use as a tray if you want to. But I'm going to just put it flat on the top and then put my cake over and show y'all my cake. Oh, look, I got some extra juice running down in there. That's okay. It's all like sugar yumminess. So I will just leave that there right in the center. But look, cake, isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, who wants a piece of this cake? Let us know in the chat. All right, Jessica, back to you.
Wow, Amy, that was amazing. That looks so delicious and easy. Wouldn't you guys agree? Give me a 1 in the comments if you agree. Yay! All right. So share with us in the comments, everyone, something that you learned tonight from Amy. I would love to be able to read some of those things to her tonight. But to remind you guys too that our next cooking class is November. Let me peek real quick here. I'll give you the right day. November 7th. So mark your calendar for November 7th for our next cooking class. It'll be at the same time at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then don't forget, everyone, come back because we will have a door prize. So you all have a chance to get into the door prize. We will have 2 winners. So be looking for that. And then like and follow our page for more details on our next cooking show, which again is November 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. All right, everyone. I hope you had a great night. And I am looking here and yay, Amy, they're giving me lots of 1. So thank you so much. They enjoyed their time tonight. So we will see you guys again next month. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.